Hello my good friends, welcome back to another video. Hope you guys are all having a fantastic day. Today's upload is going to be about the potential and most likely going to happen at this point for a snow system occurring in the Midwest and plains. This will drop a couple of inches of snow into the plains and Midwest, like mentioned, but it won't be a significant snowstorm. It won't be a major snowstorm. Earlier on, it was thought to be as a potential significant snowmaker. The chances have now decreased and now are pointing towards mainly 1 to 2, but some localized amounts of 3 to 4 to 5 to 6, 7. I know that was a wide range, but I'll pinpoint it all down in this little video, hopefully under 10 minutes long. If you like these type of videos, consider subscribing to my channel. Consider liking the video, and that will help my channel grow, so thank you for that. We're looking right now at the 6-hour GFS average precipitation rate. This is using tropicaltidbits.com. Type this in if you want to use this. It's a great website, so that's what its name is called, in case you were wondering. We are now looking at the GFS 6-hour average precip rate. So right now, these basically going to be two systems, minor systems I meant to say. One is centered right here, other one is centered right here, and this one kind of goes like this. This one takes a path like this, and it eventually combine into a low, and this low then tracks on into Canada. So as we see these two pieces of energy phasing together, that's what we call it, energy phasing, and they phase together, and they eventually, you could see, they form a nice little band area, quite a nice swath of snow and rain, and this will eventually push north and northeastward into states like Illinois, Wisconsin, Michigan, and then, as I mentioned, once it reaches Canada, it will really strengthen into quite a big storm. In fact, a monster storm, and behind that, quite a bit of lake effect and some showery potential. But then we have another potential for a snowstorm, a storm, which I won't even get into this video because that's not what the video is about today. We could make a different video on that some other day. So right now, this is the NAM, which is a high-resolution model. Gives us a better idea than the GFS of what's to come. However, it comes with its pluses. It comes with its pluses and its minuses. It does have a cold bias, so that means it favors temperatures colder than they will actually be. But in this scenario, at least for depending on where you live, because this event will be impacting major cities during the night, and during the night it will be cold enough to where the cold bias won't necessarily matter, because even if it's, say, 25 degrees at night, say in a city like Chicago, and the cold bias is, say, 2 to 3 degrees in the cold side, that won't make a difference, because 25 degrees or 22 degrees, it will still snow nevertheless. So you could see, let's just go through this. Again, those two pieces of energy, you could really see this one. It's impacting right now states like Montana, Idaho, Wyoming. It swings through the second phase. The second system is producing some light snow showers, some light snow across southern Nebraska into central northern Kansas. You can see these two put together. The NAM actually takes a little bit while. It almost looks like if it's patching these two together, but that essentially, these two combine into a system, produces some light snow. The NAM is probably one of the most vigorous models on this storm system, and that's what we typically see with these type of clippers systems, these little weak snowmakers, snow producers, is that the NAM sometimes over-exaggerates what's going to come, and this, you can see, turns out into a fairly wide area of precip, and that pushes off into Canada. And if we were to look at the total snowfall accumulations, you could see that mainly 2 to 3 inches is widespread. I would even, again, that's according to the NAM, I would probably say 1 to 2 for most, and even some under 1 inch. And then only in the Kansas, Nebraska, Missouri, Iowa area, potentially up to 3 to 4, maybe 5 inches. If we go to the National Weather Service, you can see there's a whole area of advisories posted across southern Nebraska and northern Kansas. Actually, let me go back here. Let's just go to the location where it'll probably have the heaviest snow. So right now, again, there is some light snow occurring across the Kansas area. Cities like McCook, Imperial, Ray, Goodland, Colby, and Hill City are all potentially going to get impacted by this first little wave, and some are already getting impacted, like these three. So, again, additional snow accumulations expected, the main system expected Wednesday evening through Thursday, but the light to moderate snow will continue. So, you can see that 4 to 6 inches is actually fairly widespread here, and that is because at the beginning of its journey, this system might actually be fairly strong, and some banding features may be in effect, so that will produce some additional snowfall. And if we were to go to, let's go back here to, say, the Chicago metro area, again, not any advisories are posted yet for these locations, but I think soon there will be. You can see snow accumulations less than 1 inch and less than half an inch. And the reason I'm reporting on this is because this is the first one of the season. It's the first one that's going to be actually significant. We already had snow flurries a couple of weeks ago, but again, flurries, like the name means, and actually implies that they don't accumulate and they don't amount to much, while this could actually create some slick roads, which could lead to quite a bit of mess, especially being the first one of the year. So that's basically, again, hoping this was a shorter one, and hopefully you enjoyed, hopefully you learned something new, and I'll catch you all guys in the next episode. See ya.